So when y'all come in, make sure y'all click that like button because I'm probably not gonna be on here long. But I was just laying in the bed, trying to avoid other shit that I should be working on. And I was thinking about, cause now I'm going to be like the last piece of weenie that I had that last piece of good weenie that I had. And like I've had a couple of pieces of weenie. It's been it's been a hot girl summer for me. I think I might have had about 5 pieces of weenie, some more. And I was like literally, I was not having sex early like January. I stopped because I told y'all what happened. So February, March, April, May, there was no weenie involved. Like I was not having weenie. But it seemed like June and July was giving like weenie roast. Like it was like, baby, it was a nasty old campfire, right? We was at the weenie roast and we was roasting weenies, right? So anyway, a couple of them was, like the encounters were good, but afterwards it was trash. Like because normally when I have my little escapades, unless I am like under the influence, like intoxicated or something like that, that's when I consider casual encounters. When I've been doing some mind altering substances, that's when I be down for the plot. Like a casual encounter. But typically, if I meet a person and I'm just out and about in the daytime, and we exchange phone numbers or something, I'm interviewing you for the potential of being more. But it was my birthday month, so in June, so I was like, "Chill, it is what it is. I'm just gonna ride the vibe. Like I'm not gonna put too much into it." But because I'm a older girl, I'm an older being. I'm trying to transition from always using female pronouns to describe myself and just also like I made the comment yesterday about being not being based in the LGBT community. I'm really working hard to be based in a somewhat middle ground community, not necessarily the LGBT community and not necessarily the cis heterosexual community, but just finding that community that exists somewhere in between. Come on, Laylim Layler. Come on, a man, a woman. Come on, middle ground. I'm not necessarily in the LGBT community. I'm not necessarily in the heterosexual cis community, but I'm somewhere in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? A middle ground, building up that third party, that viable third party. Okay, thank you. I'm not necessarily a Democrat. I'm not necessarily a Republican. Somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. so anyway, that's how I okay, middle ground. Somewhere in the middle. Like I'm not cishet. I'm not I'm not gay. I'm not like walking around waving flags gay unless it's a rally or a march or something like that. Like somewhere in the middle ground. Okay. So anyway, I met this guy, and it was so crazy. Like, so I had the trash experience where we had to do the HIV 101 video that prompted the HIV 101 video, and oh, that sex was so good. Oh my goodness, he was so good. He low key kind of broke my heart a little bit. Like I let my guards down. He was an artist. Like I was really really living for him. Like oh, it was so good. Then he had he had blessed me up. He had gave me a little coin. He had put a little he had gave me a little coin. I didn't ask for the coin. He had volunteered. He wanted to give me a little coin. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna turn down the coin. Like, I want to make it bad for the next girl. I want to make it bad for the next girl, So of course I accepted the coin. But he was an artist, and we was vibing, like we was rapping together. We was going bar for bar. Like he had me laughing. It was so good. And so the intimacy was everything. Okay, they always get me. So the intimacy was everything, right? But I could tell he was struggling because he was liking me too much, and he knew, like, because he's young, he's still figuring out his image, and younger guys aren't really like, they really want to first live up to society's expectations. So he wasn't finished discovering himself yet, and there's all these expectations, get married, have children, be a righteous man, be a man of God, be one of those Israelite men, be a 5% brother, like all of that. Far be it from me for you not to go and live your best life, and for you to have all those experiences, for you to experience everything you want to experience. If you want to be a hotep, if you want to be an Israelite, if you want to be a 5%, if you want to go and spread your seed and have multiple wives, be a good king and righteous brother, like, baby, find your bliss. Find your bliss. Bitch, I am not here to hinder you from having the experience that you want to experience. But why you gotta play with my feelings? But why you gotta play with my feelings in the process? It's my fault that I have a fat ass. Is it my fault that I have a small waist and a fat ass? like, is this what I deserve? This what I deserve? I'm being punished for having high cheekbones, a small waist, and a fat ass. Like, why are you doing? So anyway, so anyway, Trade had broke these cookies to pieces. Trade had dug in all these orifices. Trade, I had let him run up in the mouth. And I'm not quick to give head. Like, I'm not really like no fellatio type person. Like, I don't really like, oogabbing and sucking, but like I said, I was really liking him. So I had gave him some dome, gave him a little throat. A little throat lounger. Throat for y'all. I gave Trey some throat. And then gave Trey all of the other orifices, which hence left me feeling used and abused and abandoned. Because when you let Trey run up in all of the orifices, and because I had went and got that extra orifice, Trey had to ran up in all of them, honey, and Trey had just left me like. Trade had ran through me like a freight train. Trade had ran through me like the A train going from Bronx to the Brooklyn, honey, and left me feeling some type of way. And then Trey came over the next day, and Trey ran through me again. And then Trey changed on me. They say you're too much and get with a cis female who will never be enough. This is the gag, though. This is the gag, though. They'll leave you and go and be with that female, and they'll be cheating on that female with other girls. They'll be cheating on the woman that was born. They'll be cheating on her with the girls, but they don't want to be with you because they know you're not gonna be the side piece. They know that you gonna want to be the main one, and so they'll go and get with the female, or I hate saying the cis woman, but I don't want beings who are born with vaginas to think that I'm disrespecting y'all. But I'm definitely not about to say real woman. I'm not about to say, oh, the real woman, or I'm not about to say the natural woman. I'm not about to say the biological woman, because we are all biological human beings. And if I'm biological and I'm identifying as a woman, then I'm a biological woman. I'm not biologically XX. I wasn't biologically born with a vagina, but I am a biological woman. So I'm not going to say a biological woman. I'm not going to say a real woman. And I'm not going to say a natural woman. I don't like any of those terms. So when I say female, it is not me being derogatory or diminishing beings who were born with vaginas and identify with the construct of womanhood. It's just me acknowledging that the genitalia is different, because the difference is the genitals. The difference is the sexual reproductive organs. So I'm acknowledging the difference in the sexual reproductive organs. I am not diminishing womanhood. I am not diminishing beings who were born with wombs and who identify with the construct of womanhood. I just don't want to say that every time I differentiate. I don't want to have to give that long ass sentence. Beings, because if I say beings born with wombs, then I have to acknowledge that there are trans men, there are trans masculine beings. I have to go into all of that. Anyway, but they will go and they will be with them. They will go and they will be with them, and then they will get girls who are willing to just be side pieces, girls who are willing to just be casual encounters. And I ask them, because I don't even like, even if it's a casual encounter, I try not to deal with men who have girlfriends or who are in relationships. I try not to do that, because that shit can wind up bad, because he'll like you and try to keep having sex with you. Then the next thing you know, the girlfriend find out she calling your phone. Oh, God got us forbid she get your tea. That's a whole nother ball of wax. So like I really try not to deal with, because I'm not bragging on me, honey, but when I be feeling my need to, meet and greet and mingle, honey, they don't be wanting to have no one night stands with me, honey. They don't be wanting to just get it and hit it and quit it. They be wanting to see what, see where it could go, see how many times they could ride the ride. But anyway, after the artist one, I was done. I was like, I'm not finna mess with no more, like the last time just like this last trip when I went to New York, I did not hook up with anybody. Because I'm, focusing. I got something big coming up. I'm not gonna talk about it yet. I will talk about it afterwards. Ancestors willing. But I'm not going to talk about it right now, because as I said before, everybody is not, praying for your benefit or praying for your best. So right now, it is not public information. It will be public information next month, but it will not be public information right now. So right now, I am, getting ready to start a serious fast. The last piece of ping I had, the last piece of good weenie I had was down in New Orleans. Baby, Trade had filled up Trade didn't get no booty. Trade didn't want any back door. And I always loved that Trade had a fat ping. It was fat. It wasn't extremely long, but it was fat. Fat ping. I love old bar of soap shaped ping. So Trade had an old bar of soap shaped ping. And he had stuffed it in my nook and cranny. He had put it in the nook and cranny. And then he had put his face down there, and he had gave me some FaceTime. Bitch, we was FaceTiming, bitch. Now when I be dehydrated, like, cause when I do alcohol and certain things, child, it'll have me dehydrated. And I don't like to give face when I'm dehydrated. Like that's not something that I care to do. Like if I'm dehydrated, Like I don't want to put my face down there. I don't like to give oral when my throat is dry, when my face is dry. Like and I don't know, like when I do certain things I be dehydrated. And so I don't like to be given throat and I got the hot spit to make it wet like uh-uh. So I'm learning my limitations. I'm not trying to get water out of a turnip, honey. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Look, we gonna 69 and I'ma owe you. I'm gonna catch you next time. When my throat is lubricated, when I have when I have the capacity, when there's lubrication. But right now, there's not any lubrication. There's not any saliva. It's dry. I got dry mouth. You don't want this head right now. You don't want this throat right now. I'm not gonna do that to you. I know. I don't want you dragging for my head. I don't want you to be talking about that dry mouth. I don't want no. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna 69, and I'ma owe you. So the dude that I was messing with before him, because he had some amazing FaceTime. And if you got some amazing FaceTime, and see what was going on with his ping was his ping would not stand. His ping would not give me the 21 gun salute. He had one of them sloppy pings where the ping have to get inside the nook and cranny in order for it to give a full salute. And Miss Opening, my little sacred space in between my thighs. She don't work with the sloppy wing, like with the sloppy ping. The sloppy ping. No, you got to be like this, Mandingo. You got to be like hammer. He see the sacred space. It's got to be hard. It's got to be veins and blood pressure and just blood pressure to bursting pipes hard. It's got to be brick, concrete jungle hard. Now Miss Backyard, she got enough miles on her, where she could open up and she could, make space for the sloppy ones, make space for the little sloppy tappy. And when it goes in the backyard, then it goes in the backyard and roam around in the backyard, and then they give you the 21 gun salute. And so that's what we was dealing with him. Now, because the FaceTime was amazing, I was willing to make, to have grace for the relaxed ping, the ping that just be like this until it get inside you. You ever dealt with them pings that go in and it be like this, and then when it get inside you, it say, but when it's trying to go in, it's like this. Ooh-wee. When it's trying to go in, it's like this. But then when they get in, it's a okay. Okay, the sloppy pig, the sloppy toppy pig. So I was being patient with him. But you have to be in a mood for that. Like, you have to be in a mood for the shenanigans. You have to be in a mood for, the fiddling around ping, the ping that just don't go straight like an arrow, like a bullseye. The ping that just kind of like until it get in you, it's doing that, So you have to be in the space to accommodate, the sloppy wing. And I just wasn't in the space. Like I like him. The FaceTime is amazing. You know, he's attractive, very sexy. Oof, very sexy. You know, and I love his swag and I love his honesty and I love his transparency. But girl, I don't feel like the fiddle faddle. I don't feel like the fumbling and bumbling and you got to go back here so you can get hard enough and child, no. So, needless to say, when I went back to New York this time, there was not that type of exchange. And this is the thing, like you have the audacity to be mad because I wasn't I wasn't in the mood. Like I just didn't want to do it. And that's why I titled this video like hookup culture. Because you're telling me you want us to see where this could go and you want it to be a relationship, but every time but I know like that's how a lot of that's how a lot of hey mom, really you just trying to get over there so you can have. You just trying to get over here so you can have. And that's what make me so uncomfortable with a lot of dudes. It's like, okay, I want to spend time with you. I would like to get to know you. I love just cuddling. Like, we don't always have to have. You know what I'm saying? I will accommodate you if I'm attracted to you and I like you. Sometimes I will go ahead and just be like, okay, I want to make sure he know I'm interested in him. Because niggas be insecure. Like they really like a lot of them are really insecure, like very, very insecure. And I have to, like I check like when I'm talking to my trans sisters, my trans daughters, like I we have conversations all the time about that because we try to make it like females be the ones that be so sensitive and so fragile and so emotional. Child, niggas are emotional. They are fragile. They are fragile. You have to think about their feelings and think about how you talking to them. Like this is not new stuff. I heard Dr. Umar saying this the other day that the man is supposed to be the calm and he's supposed to be this and that. Child, if niggas was really like that, why are we always at war? Why are we always at war? Why do they think violence solve everything? Why do we live in a society that values war and pillaging and plundering? It's because you niggas is fragile. No matter what race you are, y'all fragile. Y'all egos are fragile. Fragile. Fragile and insecure. No tea, no shade. And so I'm always like challenging my sisters and challenging my daughters and challenging other trans girls to like acknowledge that energy. Like when we start to navigate from that space, I check myself. Girl, are you acting insecure? Girl, are you being fragile? Girl, are you being too sensitive? And it's another girl whose name I'm not going to bring up. But y'all know I will in a minute. Got all the coins in the world. Emotional, sensitive, or fragile. So we have to really, 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 really check that behavior. Like we have to really, really check that behavior and make sure that we're not navigating from that space. So I know like because I didn't want to have sex with him, he gonna because I didn't want to meet up with him, he gonna say, well, if you giving it away, if you giving it away, I ain't mad. Like if you want to give it away, or like if you giving it away right now, nigga, I just don't want to be bothered. I just don't feel like it right now. I have other things on my mind. I just don't want to. I think about more than that. Like, that's not the only thing on my mind. That's not the only thing I think about. Y'all swear up and down that trans girls, like black trans girls, like we just sitting around here just salivating at the mouth, thinking about Sabine, thinking about getting dug out. No, fat. No, fat. Girl, it's a lot of mind manipulation and leave you feeling like 7 whole days. Right, right. I was just talking about that before you came out here. Girl, Trey always have to have that. It seems like it's impossible to form a actual relation, like a real friendship. They are so conditioned, like like if you're not willing to be sexual all the time with them, like it's crazy. And I see why women who born with wounds, women who born like that's their natural way to keep this nigga off them. Like I'm on my cycle. You know, some of them don't even respect that. I'm pregnant. Like, I mean, I'm in the last trimester. You're not about to be beating the baby all in the head with that meat. Like, calm down. And it's like we don't have that. We can't say I'm on my cycle. We can't say, oh, I'm pregnant. Like we don't get a break. It's because we can't get pregnant. We don't have a cycle. We supposed to be just a blow up dog. No, no, get the fuck off me. The fuck. I'm not hooking up or linking up with dudes will be in your face and be paying Connie the cross. I always love your comments. I gotta read this again. I'm not hooking up or linking up with dudes who will be in your face and will be paying Connie the cross dresser. I don't have time for the games. I know that's right. We very fragile and sensitive. They want a mama. They do be wanting a mama, and then get mad at you when you start acting like a mama. Like you're giving me you need to be mothered. Like I did not like I was not coming into this trying to be your mama, but you're giving me I need a mommy. You're giving me I need a mommy vibes. Like for real. Wait. Men will be all kinds of traumatized and everything, like, and expect you to nurse them back to life for them to play in your face once you do. Let's talk about that. For them to play in your face once you do, only for them to go out and be a loose dog, girl. They think it's they think the bakery is open 24/7. Here come like why, dude? Why y'all like? It's just, and this is what really makes me believe that they brains don't be fully developed. Because why is that even a question? Like, why is that what we're talking? Like, why would that be your first question? You clearly gotta be a troll. You clearly gotta be a troll trying to derail the conversation. Did the brotherhood send you? Did the brotherhood send you? Did the brotherhood send you in here to try to derail the conversation? But another thing that I want to say is, so you know I haven't had sex with a Caucasian man and I don't know how long. You know, mostly what I be having is I be having Mexicans, I be having Africans, African Indians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. Like I can't tell you when the last like I was using the bathroom sitting on the toilet trying to figure out, girl, when the last time did you have sex with a Caucasian? And I think I don't attract Caucasians anymore because I'm always wearing my natural hair. I don't really wear makeup, like I used to attract Caucasians when I was younger. Like I used to attract Caucasians when I would like throw the wigs on and stuff like that. And that's how you know it's a lot of colorism in our society. Because I think that black girls with their natural hair can attract Caucasians, but it doesn't happen all the time. Like she have to have a certain aesthetic, in order. Like she can't look too black. Like she can't have too much negritude in her features. So like if she wear her natural hair, she need to give you like some biracial tease, like with some like kinky curly hair, like, or she gotta have like a thin nose and some thin lips. Like she gotta have like some more Caucasian like features. Like I noticed that I don't like, it's not that I don't mess with, like I'm not interested in Caucasian men, or like I wouldn't mess with like I was talking to this dude who's Caucasian, and like we literally it's a vibe. Like I am sexually attracted to him, and he's like the first Caucasian dude that has literally like let me know, yeah, yeah, I hit it. Like, yeah, we could, like we could do this. And he doesn't look like the average. Like he gets mistaken for being black. Like that's how he looked. Like the first Caucasian dude to really give me like that type of energy. He gets mistaken for black. So it's not like I don't attract like hi Bart like I don't attract like white like I don't attract like cornbread white boys like they which I'm like girl I'm like a shadow like they don't even like real like white like cornbread white boys like Wall Street white boys they don't see me they don't see me they don't see me. And I'm not really fucked up about that. What I do be kind of like a little ate up about is that I don't attract Asians either. Like Asians don't be like going up for me because I be seeing some Asians. I be like, oh, he's so cute. Ooh, he's so fine. Like I be going up for Asians, and I think I get up like that's what I be kind of like. I'm not really too pressed about not attracting white men, but I be pressed because I don't attract no Asians. Like I be want me a little Japanese, a little Korean, a little Kung Chao Ming. I be a little upset because I don't attract no Asians. Like I be wanting to attract the Asian. That's the only like that. I think that's the only like ethnicity or the only culture that I do be in my feelings about because I'm like, why? But Asians are many times bred to really kind of like mess with their own and to stay within their own and like I attracted one or two Asians when I was wearing the straight hair. Oh, when I used to work at Papa Joe's, I used to like when I worked at the strip club and I was really like into like makeup and hair and stuff like that. I attracted everything. I attracted everything. So I know it's the look. It's how I show up. I'm a little bit too ethnic. I'm a little bit too a little bit too indigenous, a little bit too aborigine in my appearance. So I know what it is. I know why I don't attract them, and it's just unfortunate because it just shows you how shallow the world is but I really honestly don't want to attract them for just like a hookup thing. Like I just wish we lived in a world where we attracted like where people were attracted to you and they were sincerely attracted to you, not just trying to use you for your body or not just trying to use you to have sex with you, but really legit like interested in getting to know you. I wish we lived in a society where, we where we were encouraged and it was celebrated to explore other cultures and to explore other ethnicities and to explore other racial backgrounds, and you were supported by your family because at the end of the day we are all one. We all come from the same place. I was just once someone left in my comment section, they was like, you drop some gems, because at the end of the day we all mutts, but at the same time we all purebred. We all come from source. And just because I look completely different than you, I was brought up completely different than you, I may have a different ethnicity or a different cultural background, we all come from the same creative source. It's not buku different creative sources running around. We all come from the same creative source. Just through breeding, generational breeding, we have taken on different aesthetics. We've taken on different aesthetics because we were brought up in different locations. We were brought up in different areas. We were brought up in different cultures. We were bred differently. But we all come from the same damn source. We all come from the same source. Right, right. Pure, sincere attraction. Thank you for putting in those terms. I like some fine Asian men. Okay, I do too. Like Asians be doing it for me. They be doing it for me. I don't give a damn how big the ping is. I do it. And I be trying to find Asian porn and I can't find it. Like I be finding Asian gay porn and old Asian men eating snatch and I'm like, what is going? Where's the Asian men? And then, like, when they do porn, they don't show their face. Like, they show the body on down. I'm like, Asian men is strategic. Like, I be trying to Google Asian porn because I love watching Asians. Nah, the way that they be doing it though, it's like they don't really like what I like about black people, like when black people be having like they be doing gymnastics with that stroke. Like white people and Asian people, like even Latino people will do a little gymnastics with the stroke. But like you gonna try to give me something with that stroke game. But like with them Asians, it just be pound town. Pound town. It just be ping, 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 ping. It just be a direct hit. It don't be no like I want to wiggle. I want to swirl them hips. I want to back it out and slow it in and throw it back and back it out and stir and then like swirl it around a little bit. And you don't get none of that with the Asians. It's just ping, 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 ping. I still like to watch it because it's hot. Maybe I'm just fetishizing. We go hold space for fetishizing because they do it to us all the time. So maybe I'm just fetishizing because I'm really like that stroke game is kind of whack. Like, am I really here for that stroke game? Because I don't know, I don't know if I'm really here for that stroke game. Because you ain't just about to get on top of me and just be jumping up and down on top of me like no rabbit, honey. I'm used to a little. I'm used. I'm give me some hip work. Show me some skills, baby. Let me see them hips work. What's your song, Leah? When I work my hips like that. When I work my hips like please, please. Leah man, what's that song you got? When I work my hips like that. Baby, sing me some hip work. Period. Give me some hip work, baby. Give me some hip work. Y'all ain't clicking that like now. Click that like, baby. Click that like, because we having a good old nasty grown folk conversation today. I like white dudes that aren't cosplaying as black. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them are naturally they resonate more with that. So, if it's authentic, yeah, I don't want you to be pretending, but if it's naturally, if this is a part of how you show up and it's sincere because that's what you've been around your whole life, I have space for that, because I love a Caucasian who naturally has like the Negro features. Like give me the full lips on a white person. Give me the wide nose. Give me the thick ass curly ass hair. Give me the ability to tan without peeling. Give me all that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me the fat ping. Give me that. I don't know if I want him to be so white that he's pink. The pink meat. Pink toes. I don't know if I want him to be so white that he's like porcelain. I don't know. But now I'm benefiting. Wait, wait. I don't like to deal. I don't. I just don't deal cultures who worship glorifies black women of experiences. It'd be too much. Oh, like you like some of the white men be like glorifying black women. Is that what you're saying? Like the whole stuff that's going on TikTok, like I don't trust that TikTok. Like, I mean, not the TikTok stuff. I don't trust like the YouTube couples. Like when you see the YouTube interracial couples, it be too gimmicky for me. Like we know marriage is a business too. We not gonna pretend like it's not a business as well. Hey, Aaron. Now I'm benefiting. I'll I'll be sheesh, your queen to be. Your queen to be. You're so crazy, babe. Okay, I'm not in favor of ice cream to try out. I'm not a flavor of ice cream. Oh, okay, you're not a flavor. Oh, so ice cream don't be checking for you like that. I was watching your video while you was just live. LOL. A direct hit, and that's it. That's it. A direct hit. Like, give me a little, like, give me a little motion in the ocean. Like, work the middle, rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat, work the middle, work the middle. Yeah, best eater. That's the name of the song. Y'all need to go stream that. Y'all need to go and run that up. Best eater. Yes. I love interracial though. OMG. Sandwich, child, legs to the moon, baby. I was just in the middle attractive, of two attractive Caucasian men on the plane. I was sitting in the middle and I was like, I fuck this one and that one. Like, I was like, quiet as kept. This one is giving me cornbread fed redneck with tattoos tatted up, hitting his vape on the plane, knowing we're not supposed to do that. But I was like, I'll keep your secret, Danny. Then on the other side of me, it was old blonde with muscles, giving me blonde hair, blue eye tease. And I was like, child, y'all know I just had a testosterone and estrogen shot, child. So it's percolating, honey. She be playing with her little, she be playing with her little noonie cat, baby. That lady be playing with that noonie cat. That lady be rubbing her little noonie cat. Rubbing her little noonie cat. That lady be in here rubby. Or that lady be rubby. I be rubbing. That's what I be doing. Rubby dubby dubby in the tubby, bitch. Girl, I don't know why I'm so goofy, girl. Girl, rubby dubby dubby in the tubby, girl. Let me stop. Girl. They fetishize us. So I'ma do it to them and throw it back more. You can do it. Throw your back into it. My little kid voice. Girl, you so silly. I like a very much tan white boy. Okay. Give me a little, like, come on now. Like, I'm not hating on the Game of Thrones white. I'm not hating on the Game of Thrones white. I'm just saying, like, that's gonna be some if only for one night only, one night only. That's all we've got to give. One night only, we only have till dawn. I've got one night only. I can't, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna start thinking I'm hurting you. It's because when you get a bruise or something while we doing it. I can't do peak meat, but I can do the tan. Okay. Do you ever smell your finger when you play with yourself? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I smell my finger? I smell my fingers because my kitty scent and natural female musk from a cat turns me on. I know that's right. Yes. Come on, natural scent turning you on. I just like the smell of my cum. I don't want the pink meat. I prefer a 10. I don't want the pink meat. I prefer a 10 white sausage. Okay. Give me not no orange though. Not the orange 10. We don't do the orange. Remember how orange he used to be on Reba? My lips are planted in the past, and though my life is changing fast, who I am is who I wanna be. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands and the heart of a fighter. I'm a survivor. Y'all ever watch Reba? It's so racist. It's so much racist stuff on Reba. And I watch it sometimes just to be in shock, like, wow, like y'all really like, but you understand the stuff that Caucasian people put up off of each other, like the stuff that Caucasian people accept off of each other in order to stay in community and in order to protect their race and in order to survive and endure. You see the stuff that they put up with off of each other, and it helps you to understand why they it don't seem like they really give a shit about other races. Like why it's like we take it as racism and disrespect, but they really honestly they wear each other out. Like the stuff that Reba put up with, you best friends with the woman who stole your man from you. Like the woman who took your husband from you, you and her are best friends. And y'all making it work. Like y'all besties. And you actually being thoughtful of her feelings and being thoughtful of how she feel. You know, you don't want to hurt her feelings. You care about her feelings. Even though she took your husband from you, she destroyed your home. She destroyed your marriage. And now that's your bestie. That's what Reba was about. And so when you saw the racist stuff happen, or when you saw the stuff happen, it was like, if they're taking all of this off of each other, you have to understand why they do some of the things that they do to non-Caucasian people and don't feel no way fired. You really have to understand it. With the red hair, their child, I said, wait a minute. Oh, I love speaking. I'm glad you said that. I love me a old redhead. Oh my goodness. I think them might be my favorite ones. I love redheads. Oh my goodness. With red pubic hair, with the red down there. Yes! 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 Oh! Now, hold up. Cause they do be pale. The ones with the red hair do be pale. But I could do that. I could do a pale redhead. Scotland from Ireland. From Irish, Ireland, yeah. With me pipe bag and me blowhorn and me cute. With me cute and me blowhorn from Ireland. Yeah. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do me old pasty white with some red hair. Now I could do that. And I could do that repeatedly. Mm-hmm. Baby, because they be having some fat pings. Fat ones, huh? No fat ping. Anyway. So I'm supposed to be getting to my chores, but I wanted to come on here because I was thinking about that. And I feel like all my videos have been just kind of like heavy and dramatic. And since I'm not fixing to be having sex for a minute, I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to put out a video where I was, let's talk about sex, baby. You know what they say, those who can't do, teach. So if I'm not gonna be doing it, honey, I may as well talk about it. And right now my hormones is raging and a girl could use some. It's crazy. I've been in Atlanta on and off since the beginning of last year. It's when I tell you I done had sex with, I done had like I done messed around in Mississippi. I done messed around in Virginia. I done messed around in Louisiana. I done messed around in New York. But I've been pretty much based in Georgia since January of last year. I have not had sex with nobody since I've been here. Since I've been here. I have not had one sexual encounter. I don't know. I don't think the Georgia boys do it for me no more. Like they be fine. Don't get me wrong, it be something to look at. Like I'm not gonna sit up here and say Georgia dudes is ugly and they not fine, but it's just not the attraction. Just not attracting. It's not. I'm just not no. Or do a brother, do a brother who packing uh, in Charlotte, Connecticut. I ain't never messed around in Georgia guys or divas. Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't been like since I've been here. Like it have been some trying to holler. It have been like I've had some close. Where it almost happened, but mm-mm. And I mean I've been based here, so I've been here more than anywhere else. Like I've spent more time here than I have anywhere else in like the past 16 months, and I have not had not one sexual encounter. Now when I first came here, I was messing with a dude who I knew from years ago. And he wasn't from here. He was from another state and he moved here. But like when I first came here, January of last year, but I was messing with him like me and him had been communicating while I was in New York about hooking up. So like I made that arrangement with him while I was in New York. But legit when I came here, me and him stopped fucking around in January of last year and we haven't fucked around since. And I haven't talked to any other dude. Like literally, that's the rap. No other dude. He the only other dude I've been with. He the only other dude I've been with since I've been here. Never had no other dude here. Ain't that crazy? But yeah, so I done talked about peeing and jumps out and jump off and having for long enough. I'm about to go ahead and get off the live and do this project that I've been avoiding. But yeah, I wanted to do a light video today, talk about something light. Thank you for everybody coming on and clicking the like and indulging me in my shenanigans. If you have any stories that you want to share about hookup culture or what your attractions are, or maybe even be honest about what your fetishes are, then talk about it in the comment section. We would love to hear about it. And when I say we, I mean me. I wonder how they be. That's crazy. Down but now that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning in Gani Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God Goddess. If I am, you know you are bound and round, both circle and square. We too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair. El Babosawa. We come in peace, no harm to any. Laylim, layler. Love y'all. Mwah. Later.